Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, guardians of the crystal rose heart of the Ark of Magdelena. Today we transition through the powerful 444 portal activation. The multidimensional foundation of 5D is fully in place and anchored into the crystalline core of Gaia as all star blossoms continue to open and expand into Pachamama's electromagnetic toroidal field. With the power of our almighty I Am presence and pure imagination, we co-create a world of peace and prosperity for all humanity. Let us imagine a planet where all can thrive and live in peace and harmony with nature and each other. One tribe under the sun upon God's green earth. As real human beings of the new earth, we live from our heart, being connected to all things. As we realize our true Buddha nature of infinite light, we transform into awakened guides of the kingdom of heaven on earth. All comes into perfection through the clear vision of our sky eye as we see, witness, and experience the reality beyond the veil. We navigate through all gateways and portals of every timeline and dimension in the multiverse of creation as we resolve all things perfectly in the unborn mind of Buddha. Keep showing the way for a better and brighter day with your pure awareness and bright virtue, indestructible diamond avatars of eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you again today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. We had another powerful day of massive energetics flowing in, all three Dantians fully lit up and activated as we get fired up for this final quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous, beings of eternal light. We continue with the Sabian symbols right now. The moon is at 29 degrees, Taurus. The sun is at 15 degrees, 15 minutes, Aries, 6-6 portal, 6-dimensional energy flowing in. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 16 degrees, Aries. Brownies dancing in the setting sun. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 0 degree, Taurus. A peacock parading on the terrace of an old castle from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls the final card for you today from the Animal Spirits Knowledge cards from Susan Boulay. And the final card is Animal Deities. Symbology, divinity, guidance, wisdom. To many peoples around the globe, animals represent the first beings, the ancient ones, the all-knowing deities responsible for the creation of all things, and the source of strength and guidance in times of trouble or need. In the painting entitled Council of Animals, a pantheon of animal spirits revolves around a boy playing the flute. The flute, also known as the shepherd's pipe, is one of the most ancient of instruments used by early peoples to invoke the powers of the animal spirits. In India, the god Krishna charmed the animal spirits by playing a shepherd's pipe. The early Greeks believed that Pan, the woodland god of the flocks, fertility, and nature, was the inventor of the pipe, which he played for the dances of the nymphs. And now today from Divine Sister of the Light, Amanda Lawrence. Extremely strong incoming energies just started, 8 p.m. UK time. Possibly some of the strongest vibrations so far. Remember, it takes 3 days to integrate into physical cells. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Feeling upgrades in the monad soul groups, new instructions surfacing, Talanic coding, a rewrite in the avatar bodies, 12D avatar twin groups specifically. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. 4-4 portal, the 4th of April 2022. 444 coming in. Today is the 4-4 portal, a consciousness gateway that falls within Aries season. It allows us to connect with our inner power and strength. The keywords are grounded and empowered. With the powerful energies that are expected in April and May, we need to ensure that we are fully grounded and that we are not cycling around in our heads with the monkey mind. Good techniques for grounding are deep breathing and walking in nature, especially barefoot if you can. As you breathe, be aware of your body and allow yourself to relax. Become aware that you are an embodied soul and that your body serves your soul while you're on earth. Allow yourself to feel empowered as you dream of what you would like to experience in the adventure of life, knowing that every dream must manifest in due time. Have a wonderful and empowered day, everyone. From StarChildGlobal.com and from Divine Sister of the Light Cristina Morichetti. Boom. Last 24 to 48 hours, real roller coaster emotional ups and downs, big contractions, huge expansions. Observe, let go, and surrender. Yes, roller coaster with alternating moments of intense physical, emotional, and mental contraction and moments of great expansion and connection. They open through the discouragement of dense matrices, flashes of ancient timelines, and their connection with aspects of our current life, in some cases, seem stunning, like in a puzzle where all the stuck pieces give life to a new image. So in these moments, we have the opportunity to understand well what we are really feeling, and not based on the ego's interpretation, and to create a new reality. We are in the midst of the transformation process of the resurrection with the mass release of many separations. Keywords: observe, let it flow, and surrender, let go, being in nature and staying hydrated, consume liquid magnesium. An endless hug, Christina 4/4/2022, minor portal, from newlemoria.it, and from Divine Sister of the Light Tanya Gabrielle. Today is a very special day as the 4-4 code merges with the 22-22-22 to create tremendous opportunities for clarity and manifestation through the gateway of peace. Obviously, this sets up a very potent frequency shift which you can use to great benefit. In 2022, April 4th takes on special significance beyond the yearly 4-4 date. Mars and Saturn are conjunct today, with both at 22 degrees Aquarius in 2022. 22 reduces to 4, so the triple 22-22-22 is also expressed as a triple 4-4-4. In short, a quintuple 4-4-4-4-4 code heightens order, integrity, honor, foundations, boundaries, and real results. You are tilling the land, laying a very strong foundation for peace. Saturn teaches and delegates responsibility. Mars ignites passion, energy, and drive so you feel engaged to act. Saturn reigns in the Mars passion to manifest tangible progress through total commitment. Any restrictions you feel in your life are helping you focus your energy on what truly matters. You are gifted that extra determination and drive to get things accomplished, being both practical and passionate at the same time. It is important to express yourself, just be patient, and take things one step at a time. And yes, if you feel frustrated, breathe deeply with your eyes closed before proceeding. You are discovering how to set boundaries from distractions, especially information overload, which is the greatest interference to inner peace. Simply stated, your inner resolve is strengthened greatly. From TanyaGabrielle.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba. 4-4 portal, heart recalibration and restoration. Beloved ones, today we have among us wonderful harmonic and restorative energies with the coming of the 4-4 portal. Energies that bring balance to help us rebuild what man's hands have damaged, for it is time now to build and manifest what is enduring and serve all within creation. It is a time to plant our soul's seeds, evaluate our journey, and create strong foundations for our soul desires to flourish as many times we have built on fears rather than from a space of love. If we are rebuilding at the moment, then we shall begin by recalibrating our hearts, attuning them to the divine universal one, receiving its wisdom. So all we create will manifest the same loving essence and unity. It is time for us to work on releasing all implants related to crucifixion, restoring our female and male aspects completely. Guides recommend an emerald to work with at this time with our hearts, as the crystal with the highest frequency for us to connect with the universal cosmic heart, healing wounds and restoring our heart center, as well as with the earth's heart, calling upon the emerald ray to help us in our mission of conscious restoration. 4 is the union of equals, creating something to protect all, something that arises from the love that resides in our hearts, and that is meant to bring compassion and forgiveness. 4 is love. 4 is the number required to create in the physical what the divine envisions in the illumined worlds. 4 are the pillars that sustain this and any other universe. This is the foundation, the divine architecture of all creation, for it is what holds all together, from the macro to the micro. 4 is the stability and the strong pillars required so anything can grow and expand. By holding this frequency, we work from a heart space, being in a constant flow of giving and receiving, of embracing and letting all go. 4 is who we are. 4 represents our strength, courage, balance, and devotion to serving all of creation. Today we honor once more the power, the love, and the resilience that lies in our hearts, sending love to all who are ready to receive it, helping to restore Earth in our unique way, and above all, standing firm, as the light pillars that we are, into the creation of a more harmonic Earth. For this is why we all, as a soul group consciousness, came together at this time, to be and seed only love. Have a harmonic 4-4, beloved ones, with infinite love. Natalia Alba, starseedsoul.com. And from Guardian of Orion, message from Sirius, Portal 4-4, pushing through the veil. We greet you, children of light. We bring you the guiding light of the One, to shine a light on your way. Your path may lead through confusion and distrust, but trust in your heart and see past the veil of illusions. For thousands of years your race has lived under the influence of the veil, a layer of vibration which separated you partially from the higher realms, and made the process of connecting the source most difficult, but not impossible, for each realm has its own balance. Even though darkness may reign over a realm, the path to the light is always there, hidden yet present for all the souls who wish to relinquish the bondage of night. The veil acted as a mechanism that ensured that all beings who have risen in consciousness would be derailed from their spiritual path. As you are raising your vibration, you are opening yourself up to new ways of perceiving reality itself. You realize that you are able to tap into different sources of energy and information, but be aware that not all things are of the light. Earth is the realm of illusions, and there are many beings who reside in the lower fourth density who are most happy to guide you back to a lower state of consciousness. These beings guard the portal that leads to the higher realms. They turn back all the souls who have not overcome their first challenge of the initiate. For one who wishes to proceed on the path of attainment must first conquer the shadow of fear. Though it may seem hard to overcome the shadow that has corrupted the minds of the human race, know that the key has always been within you. Know that you have the power over the night that surrounds this world, power that renders it inert and banishes all beings who are not of truth and not of the light. Tap into your heart center, for the eternal fire that burns relentlessly within gives you power over all things of this earth and beyond. Do not be afraid of the power that resides within you, for it is the guiding light that connects you to Source, giving you the ability to render the veil of lies and distortion, so you may show the way to all children of earth. Always be present, always be aware of yourself, for only thus can you recognize the truth of the light, for all paths that are based on lies and illusions are the workings of an imbalanced ego mind. Whenever you are on a path of attainment, always pay attention to what your heart is telling you. Each action that you take on your path can lead to the light or to the night, for each action and thought that you have is capable of lowering or raising your consciousness. Stay centered, so you may see clearly where each path leads. Stay away from the night, and only light will appear. Stay always centered in your heart and never be afraid, for fear is an illusion, coming from the belief that you are separate from Source and from all aspects of creation. Know that you can never be separate from the source of all life, for you are very much a part of it, and thus you have the ability to connect back and bring in all the energies needed in order to transmute any situation. You are the great alchemists, the great transmuters of realities, who have come in to transform Earth, so all children may rise to a higher level of awareness. You are of the higher light, coming in to show the way to all children who wish to find their way back home. Never lose sight of the higher goal, yet always stay grounded, for only thus can you be the bridge that connects heaven and earth. It may seem difficult at first, but the more you connect with your heart, and the more you choose to live from that higher perspective, the more you will be able to master the state of connectedness. Be at peace, children of earth. Aho, blessings, from Guardian-Orion.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Dea Cosmic Blu-ray, 4/4/2022, 4/4/11/4. Greetings, dear ones. With love we come to share this little note. Many more of the Hue 1-D3 collective are awakening, and it is challenging to keep up with the waves of remembrance that came upon since the return of our ancient ones, seeders, ancestors. Indeed, it has been a very long journey for many of us, Arks, guardians, who have chosen to be embodied onto this planet, preparing for their return and propelling human-ETs collective into the golden new light as sovereign and free souls. More will be asked of us very soon. Terra's core crystal is spinning faster, and any lower frequency beings are expelled by the force field that is generated. We are actively working with all our mighty love power to dismantle any beamed fair frequency for a massive alien invasion from the humanity collective consciousness. As the previous reminder clearly states, we need to work from and with a unified cosmic heart, and connecting with one another as one is paramount. Remember, it is also in the being, not the doing, that one finds one's true purpose. There has been much clearing collectively in the many shifts you have gone through since 11/11/2011. In oneness of love, God Source, sovereign, free, Dea Cosmic Blu-ray. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ishtara, Rose. 33 is the number of the vertebrae. 33 equals spinal nodes as we raise our kundalini up. We raise the light up to the third eye and up to the crown. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibrations. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have the key to the universe, said Nikola Tesla. The 3 frequencies, which are 432 Hz, 528 Hz, and 633 Hz. Frequency plus vibration plus energy equal F plus V plus E, 6 plus 22 plus 5 equal 33. Everything is in the 33. Everything is the light. This is time of the light ascension. This is the time to raise the light up, simply by raising the light up to the head. So simple, a simple visualization, for the imagination is the key. Taking the light and imagining it raise up, so simple. Simple is profound and enough, and then rooting it back down, connecting within, connected without, fully empowered. This is full alignment, and it is time to be fully aligned within. Merit Amun, she who is risen in light, beloved of Amun, priestess of Het Hert, player of the sistrum of Mut and Menat of Het Hert, songstress of Atum, ritual dancer for Het Hert, the one that fills the forecourt with the scent of her fragrance, superior of the harem of Amun-Ra, the eldest daughter of the king in Nefertari, with a splendid face, magnificent in the palace, the beloved of the Lord of the Two Lands, she who stands by her master like Solthus is beside Orion. One is satisfied with what is said when she opens her mouth to the Lord of the Two Lands. From wayoftherose.co.uk, and from Divine Sister of the Light Karen Lithica. April Light Dynamics. For the month of April brings a sense of awareness and vision for the days ahead. For the path is illuminated in light. For the light levels of chaos and balance is an individual light journey coupled with the light balance of your global reality. Sensitive souls are in the midst of calibrating their own light coupled with assisting the planetary light work. Feel April as the next step up in this light work as you expand your light and continue the light metamorphosis and light evolution of you. Know we are 2 months from the midpoint of 2022. April provides a pivotal point of tunnel light vision to navigate the rest of your year. Like a butterfly in flight, gracefully gliding with the currents of the winds, know you are now on this light rhythm. It is simply realizing you are hearing this message aligned to your light mission. It's a personal light dance to find your true light rhythm as we collectively and individually align our light. Rest, calibrate, activate is the message I receive. Simply be the light pioneer for your journey. It is that simple. Like an eagle at the top of a mountain, April brings the opportunity of vast foresight, leading to hindsight, acceptance, and revelation. Simply follow the light. Wishing you a productive, abundant month. With love, Karen Lithica from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code. This 4-4 portal is the opportunity to reclaim your power. Programming and patterns taught you to give this energy away in hopes of receiving something in return. This pattern eventually caused you to continue giving your power away without receiving anything back. Recalibration is here forcing this to end as part of your ascension upgrades. You're being taken into the depths of your triggers and emotions to find your lost power and call it back. Moving forward, you can put this energy into yourself, your health, and your projects that will bring you long-term success. The first step is getting stable from lack and losses. The mind is clearing those attachments that kept you limited and controlled. You may feel like you're on a roller coaster of thoughts and emotions, spinning out of control as the subconscious mind heals. Allow this detoxing process to occur without attaching or perpetuating what's surfacing. Once these illusions are released, you will be able to create a new life plan. Spirit is with you, showing you the way towards your sacred purpose and legacy. Follow your heart and do what brings you joy. Seek out your soul tribe who embody the light and continue to build a stronger connection with Source. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Daniel Giamario. From Shamanic Astrology Mystery School, Chiron Considerations. Inspired by Dane Rudyard's view of the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces as a seed point for 166 years, the Sun-Chiron conjunction with Mercury on April 1st has inspired a similar inquiry into a patterns of Chiron. Both Chiron and Mercury are on the other side of the Sun, in what our school refers to as the celestial or universal underworld. Chiron's extremely eccentric elliptical orbit has a period averaging 50.39 years. An individual's Chiron return will always occur somewhere between ages 49 through 51. Within that time frame, Chiron spends the most amount of time in Aries, 7 to 8 years, closely followed by Pisces and Taurus. The least amount of time is in Libra, about 2 years, closely followed by Virgo and Scorpio. The apogee and the aphelion times, 2021 through 2022, are always in Aries, and the perigee and the perihelion times are always in Libra, most recently in 1995 through 1996. Placing our emphasis on the Sun, Chiron conjunction now, a new Chiron seed point. This is actually the 4th Sun Chiron conjunction since Chiron has been in Aries. There are 8 of these before Chiron has its Taurus seed point, April 20th, 2027. I am speculating that the first Sun Chiron conjunction is the seed point for Chiron's entire passage in Aries. That was March 22nd, 2019. The previous Chiron in Aries seeding was March 23rd, 1969. This opens space for additional research from shamanicastrology.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrian Elise, Gaia Daily, April 4th through 9th, Infinite Possibilities. Rapid shifting is occurring with the Sun, Mercury, and Chiron together in Aries. We are pointing in a new direction and walking away from the wounded stories of our past. Humanity, and especially supernova souls, have been duped into giving our power away through this Earth evolution. This astrology is giving the will, force, and empowerment to take it back. Everything is pointing to orienting to a new direction. Venus and Mars have been triggering the Saturn square Uranus for the last couple of weeks. Now comes the finale, with Mars coming into exact conjunction with Saturn tomorrow. Saturn and Mars together speaks to the beginning and endings of empires. It's the destruction of order. This can mean war and revolution and a change of rule. With the Sun, Mercury, and Chiron together, it's time to claim our own autonomy and authority. Mars and Saturn together can bring tension, but also focus and energy for sustained effort in the pursuit of goals. I know you are exhausted, supernova souls, but it's time to get a second wind and push through to a new reality. Mars and Saturn in Aquarius are coming into exact square with the nodes of the moon in Taurus and Scorpio. The wheel of time is trying to turn and finally push this evolution over the edge into spiritual ascension. We have been at the edge for thousands of years, but forces have sought to hold back time in order to continue to use us as an energy source. But one by one we are recognizing our true autonomy and power as human souls in a body. As we take back our power, the lower matrix reality is crumbling under our feet, along with the false structures that have been propping it up for so long. The square of Venus and now Mars and Saturn to the nodes is bringing tension and pressure, showing us where we supernova souls have not been able to own our soul, wealth, and strength. It has been hidden in the rubble of shame from all the way back to Atlantean times. Along with this powerful conjunction of Mars and Saturn, and square to the nodes of the moon, Neptune is in a very harmonious transit, and trine to the south node, and sextile to the north node of the moon. This is encouraging us to find the power of our own autonomous consciousness, and dream our way out of this nightmare. We are jimmying the lock on a new reality, a new timeline. Vesta, asteroid of the fire of sacred purpose, is now in Aquarius and coming into square with Uranus and Taurus. It's an awakening of our hidden inner gifts. You have been so lost in direction because you haven't yet met who you really are. This astrology is calling supernova souls home to themselves. Jupiter is coming into a rare and beautiful conjunction with Neptune. We have been feeling the swell of possibilities since the end of March. They will be together exact from April 9th to the 16th, making this a magical time to completely rewrite the script of your life. This energy can support us in bringing our vibration in alignment with our highest timeline. Set time aside to dream, vision, and work more consciously beyond the veil. The last conjunction of these planets was 166 years ago. Don't miss this potent opportunity to let yourself be in the mystery and birth yourself as a co-creator with the universe. This transit is inviting us to tap into the infinite possibilities of true human potential. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Aries sextile Ceres in Gemini. Venus in Aquarius semi-sextile Pluto in Capricorn. Mars in Aquarius, semi-sextile Jupiter in Pisces. The Aries sun has an urge for independence. Going it alone feels crucial to succeeding with our goals, but today's solar aspect to motherly Ceres reminds us that no one is an island. People need people, says Ceres kindly as she drops a thank you note through the neighbor's door and makes a mental note to ring her sister later. When we nurture our connection with others, we realize that we are not alone in our trials and tribulations and learn far more than we could by keeping our defenses up. With semi-sextiles between Venus and Pluto along with Mars and Jupiter, the scene is set for many small opportunities through the day to foster joy, champion others, demonstrate the power of kindness, be fueled by gratitude, choose love despite the horrors. We are all flowers of the earth, united at the root by one ancient mother. Under the shining light of love, life blossoms. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, welcome to the planetary dog moon of manifestation. This is the 10th moon of the planetary service wave spell. On the 3rd day of this moon is the planetary mirror, the 98th spin since the opening of the tomb of Pakal Votan. We will be putting out a special announcement on this day. The dog is the totem animal of the planetary moon, an unconditional love that connects us to the heart and the emotional body. In this 10th moon, we are called to focus on the manifestation of emotional healing. In the light of the catalytic time we are undergoing as a species and planet, the following words from a Rinri report by Jose Arguelles feel more relevant than ever. The 7 powers of the original creation are being restored in you, but only as you disempower your lower self and regain the full confidence of your higher self. Do not become spiritually lazy. Everything you do is a testing. Whatever choice you make, be responsible for it. It is already known that the 1260 timing frequency will soon implode upon itself, and the universal 1320 frequency will remain. All the watchers of the world are on alert for this moment. Be sincere in your following the 13 moon synchronometer. Be sincere in your following the codes of the synchronic order, no matter how much or how little of them you may know. It is your sincerity, truthfulness, humility, and innocence that count. Do not worry or be anxious about anything. Evolve your mind. Exert to become a singer of the dawn. Be there in the first dawn light. See the morning star when it rises. Note the phases of the moon. Know where the Pleiades are to be found. Locate the constellation Orion and then the great star Sirius. If you are in the north, find the Big Dipper and Arcturus. If in the south, Canopus and the Southern Cross. Contemplate your relation to the 10 billion galaxies, each with 10 billion stars. Be grateful that you even have the consciousness to consider this. Offer prayers of gratitude to the source from whom all things come. Be grateful and maintain awareness and continuing consciousness throughout the day. The super mental descent is now occurring. Be a ready vessel for it, with no thought of self in mind. Only clear channels receive the message. Cosmic History quote for Moon 10, Day 1. The law of physical manifestation is a micro-principle of the conscious stage of the self-evolution of the universe as a work of art. From 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 216, Yellow Galactic Warrior. Galactic is the name for the number 8, and its keywords are harmony, integrity, and model. We are now on the 8th day of the Red Moon wave spell. Warrior naturally likes to go on missions, but during this laid-back wave spell, his sword stays firmly in its sheath. Today he is on a mission to find harmony, which is a noble quest. Today is Yellow Warrior, which represents intelligence, fearlessness, and questioning. Even if you are not a warrior, you can be one for a day. Take on a mission or quest, but do not go on a warpath. Seek out harmony and enjoy the spoils of your victory. The Yellow Warrior wields amazing willpower and can summon up anything he or she needs. Be fearless today in getting what you need or want. Just don't be pushy about it. Fluffy wins the day. The guide today is the yellow sun, which is a symbol of enlightenment, and when in the guiding position, our paths are illuminated. This makes it much easier to see where you are going, and therefore finding harmony shall be quite easy. Hail to ye, O sun! And from divine sister of the light, Christina Papa Giorgio, yellow galactic warrior, 8 Keeb, Keen 216, 4th of April 2022, 4-4 portal, harmonizing battles, 4-4 2022 equal 446, equal 410, equal 41, equal 5. Day codes 4, form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic. 5, freedom, liberation, change, movement. Month year codes 4, 6, heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 10, manifestation, power, authority. 1, new beginnings, original, unique, leader. 20, the awakening, clear vision. 22, architect of peace, master builder. Keen 216 equal 9, divine destiny and closure. 4-4 portal relates to building the structure and foundation for new earth. 4 plus 4 equals 8, bringing forth the flow from source to accomplish this. And so today the final battle is nearing victory. As the forces of darkness oppose the forces of light, we are building to a crescendo until the darkness dissolves and then the great light floods the earth plane once again. 20 days ago we opened this great warrior portal on the 15th of March 2022. This was Rainbow Warrior Day, commencing the warrior wave spell on the Ides of March, the anniversary of the assassination of Julius Caesar, the mighty Roman emperor. Today, 3 weeks hence, the Rainbow Warriors are demanding closure as they bring the empire to account for their evil deeds. The mighty Rainbow Warriors are ready to move on from the battlefield and start rebuilding, and what a day to commence their new quest on a 4-4 New Earth code. Today is a very potent and intense day for the Rainbow Warriors to claim sovereignty. It is time to take the reins and fearlessly run with it. We, the people, are creating our future. Day 8 in the Red Moon wave spell of the goddess, who is enhancing our intuition and sensitivity as we purify our vessels in order to find our greatest flow. Today we are questioning everything all the way back to source in order to claim our authority and flow with pure illuminated consciousness. Tone of creation, galactic tone 8 in the mental realm, action, modeling, power, harmonize, essence, integrity. The galactic tone will influence much mental analysis today. The most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Today we are modeling fearlessness and intelligence. As the Rainbow Warriors of the New World, are our intentions based on harmony through integrity of being? We need to reflect on the messages from Spirit and ensure that we are aligned in order for us to evolve and become enlightened. Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and planet, for them to hold up in these new energies. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others following in our footsteps who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. We are holding those who claim to rule over us fully accountable. Justice is here. At Tone 8 we have entered a new scale and we are so proud. We just have to model ourselves for others. We have also mastered harmony at this stage. We are galactic and don't we know it. So precious hearts, a very powerful day to fearlessly face what needs to be questioned in order to find your natural flow and manifest your dreams. Surrender the battles and resistance as you float merrily down yonder stream. Today's question is, how can I use my intelligence to surrender and harmonize anything impeding my flow of fearless joy, peace, and abundance? Divine blessings for harmonizing all darkness and modeling fearless, pure, enlightened consciousness. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 216, Yellow Galactic Warrior. The mantra, the code for today is, I harmonize in order to question. Modeling fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence. with the galactic tone of integrity. I am guided by the power of universal fire. And on this powerful day of activations, manifestations, and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams and your visions and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light Amy Swaggart for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support us with a monthly pledge and help us continue bringing these transmissions to the world, you can do so at whitegoldeagle.com, or if you'd like to make a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we complete today's transmissions with powerful codes and decrees from Divine Sister of the Light Sandra Walter. The crystalline solar light body needs consistent reinforcement to transform your experience in these realms. That consistency is yielding palpable shifts in our experience, and it is a teachable, shareable process which is fully supported by the current solar and geomagnetic activity. The new level of heart expansion, infinite compassion, and rapid co-activation of the infinite Christ is one of the keynote topics of this year's crystalline convergence. Now for the divine decree. I invoke the blazing, crystalline solar presence of perfecting activity to ignite my crystalline light body now. I qualify all of my energy, emanations, and creations with the purity and power of the infinite Christ. From AscensionPath.com. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and powerful 444 portal as our solar Christos diamond rainbow body of light is fully activated and merges with our 3D vessel. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and all days the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.